Okay, so we have another linear differential equation of first order. Okay, remember this right here, this is your P of X to get the integrating factor. Okay. Okay. So we're just taking that P of X, the guy that's in the middle. Remember, one thing I gotta point out about this. You have to have it in standard form, okay? You can't have any functions on this one. I think when I first pulled this problem up, there was like a cosine here and a sine here, and I divided it by cosine. So, okay, so it needs to be standard form before you pick out your integrating factor. Okay. Okay. Now the antiderivative of tangent is the natural log of secant. Okay, but we have an e and a natural log, and so this ends up being secant of x. Okay, so our integrating factor for this problem is actually just secant of x. Right, now we're going to take our integrating factor, secant of x, and we are going to multiply the entire problem by it. Leave all of that up there for just one moment. Okay, so the main thing that I want to point out about this, okay, we got all of this stuff right here. Main thing I want you to notice, the derivative of secant. The derivative of secant is secant tangent. Okay, this is the derivative of the integrating factor. Okay, so what are we going to do exactly as we had done on the previous problems? We are going to undo the product rule to this. And we're going to end up with the integrating factor multiplied by y. Well, technically it's derivative. Okay, so that means this thing right here would turn into secant of x, y, now prime, which is going to equal secant squared of x. Okay, and I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but you're always going to end up with the integrating factor multiplied by y prime. Okay, and then once we integrate, it just gets rid of the prime. Okay, so we're always going to be left with secant of x, y, now this is going to equal tangent of x plus c. Okay, so like I said before, after you do your integration, you're always going to end up, you're going to have your integrating factor and you're going to have your y right here, but you're going to have to actually integrate the second problem. Okay, now to simplify this problem, I would not recommend thinking about dividing by secant of x, but how would you get rid of the secant of x on the other side? Multiply everybody by cosine. Now, tangent multiplied by cosine would be sine C cosine. And that is the answer.